This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Aegis Rim, 13 Sentinels, or 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Yeah, whatever. In the last episode, we finished doing Natsumi's route, unlocked Sekigahara's route, and now we can do multiple others. Because of that, probably do Shu Amagichi's here pretty soon. But before that, let's go back and do some destruction. Make the percentages close to what they were in the story part. So let's do the city battle number 9. Number 9. I did a battle off screen, like just a simple, easy version mission, just so I could get Amaguchi as a option too for this battle, just so I could do the
Someone's gotta do it.
Objectives on screen or whatever. But it looks like this one I'm going to need 4 strike team members. So we've got you. I also upgraded his mech off screen to give him the interceptors, since I had the meta system upgraded to, I think he gets at level 7 possibly, maybe even 8, because we're at level 8. Or no, we're at 7 right now, so maybe that's when he gets it. But these allow him to just summon swarms of drones to help fight, so that might help along with the shield. What are their names again? Not the shield, the sentry guns. So, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use Ryoko for this as well. She has a thing where I upgraded her sentry. Actually, I think her sentry gun was already 3 before, but I gave her the hyper condenser, which increases her EP cost, which means she'd probably only be doing it once per every other turn, but it allows her to summon 2 sentry guns, which that could be very handy. That might help in the battle. So we've got a guy who can summon drones and has some missiles and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. Let's get a missile user in there somewhere. So, do you get any benefits with anyone in the group? No, she has to be alone, so you almost have to kind of move her out of range to be useful, because when she starts the battle, she starts where everyone else is. So, let's see. You don't have anything specific. You need Chihiro. He's got a weird skill where Chihiro has to contact the team. How do you get that to happen, though? That seems kind of... Maybe you have to do something. Maybe you have to summon her in the meta or something like that, or via the system or something like that. We could use Tomi and put Ogata in the group, because, you know, she's got the "it's not like that." That standard trope where everyone says, like, "Is this your girlfriend?" And everyone's like, "No!" And I'm like... I know it's for dramatic and... or maybe comedic or dramatic, depending on the story. But it's almost, you hear it so many times, you're just kind of like, really? I mean, but they're teenagers, so, you know, they get embarrassed easily. But anyway, I think that's a good combo right there, so. Because we would have liked to have at least 1 melee. I guess that's really it. Just says 4 strike team members in Amaguchi, so. And I haven't tested the interceptor, so I don't know how they're going to work, so. May 27th, 7:04
My
p.m.
Sentinel looks pretty skinny compared to you guys. Don't tell me I got stuck with a wimpy one.
Its shoulder gyros can carry up to 600 tons, so it can fly, but it's about a quarter of the weight of a 3rd gen.
But hey, that's some crazy mobility, Yuki-chan. Besides, it's got a lot of power in those legs, right?
The spiked heels are powerful pile bunkers. They can also release a high voltage surge to overload enemy internals. But that requires a massive amount of energy. If you overuse it without any cooldown, you'll find yourself out of power fast.
She probably would have preferred one of the other, the 1st gen Kaiju or whatever, but, so wait, heels shoot out a spike? I'm getting some BDSM vibes, you know. Okay, so for you to do anything, I need to move. I wonder how far you can actually move to get that bonus, though.
Number 14, beginning movement.
Probably have to... Okay, here we go.
I'll take them down
We can stick her there, since apparently that... I wonder how the summon 2 sentry guns, is it just...
Need help.
Okay, it just summons them together. Okay, that's fine.
Kaiju here.
I'll try.
Alright, what do we got?
So, what's my next move?
Take a look at... Looks like just a bunch of flight units and a ground unit, so...
Watch this. about that?
They're like any
Oh wow,
other
didn't finish him on the first go.
What do I
Looks
do?
like we're now to
Number 10, moving out.
Are we winning?
looks like we're actually gonna have to pay attention in this fight. Let me see how the interceptors work. Oh, looks like I just summon it. Because it's not letting me do anything, like not move around or do anything with that stuff. I guess they just help. Just like follow around and help attack, so. Okay. Probably. If we want to keep using that, we might have to
What's the situation?
go ahead and
Sentinel number
defend.
14.
I'll try.
Defensive mode active.
I'm right here. Got him.
I'll just leap during his next turn.
This is all pretty freaky.
Okay. Missiles.
They're like any other.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that that missiles don't instantly kill, but I guess I need to start upgrading people's levels a bit to maybe get to level 2 or something like that.
Crap, they're targeting me. Hope I can pull my weight.
Are there any more interceptors around? I think there were still some, if I recall. I think there's still some kind of flying around. See, and then we got that group coming right up on our butts. And summon more interceptors, that might help.
Your turn.
Yeah. Since we could summon a couple of different, actually, do I want to wait till...
They're like any
I might
other.
wait till those drops at landfall, yeah, and then just an EMP thing.
I need to think.
Alright, let's summon some more sentry guns. So we got the 2 there. Let's summon some, like, over here. Just
Now.
They're here.
that'll help with some extra... That's a lot of damage!
Stay calm.
This isn't so hard.
That's just a flank ground unit. Yeah, we need to get a one dude over there. We'll wait till they get closer so I can EMP them.
Winning?
Yeah, do I want to... Actually, might as well get rid of you because of what you can do. I think I might be able to finish you off with a standard attack.
That's some power.
Oh, right, I forgot you could still move.
From above.
Let me get you over here. He has an ability I could buy for him. I'll probably do it soon, but there's an ability where you can increase like his power output and reduce his like could probably wait because I think you do get some EP if you wait a little while.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Yeah, see after you destroy units, so might as well just summon some more sentry guns.
Stay out. Hope I can pull my weight.
Let's turn this around.
You're looking at the EMP. Well, does it actually look like it'll actually hit? Because it looks like it has a circle on it. I just didn't. It doesn't look like it's in range though.
This is all
Are we
pretty.
winning?
Better put a point over
It's
thinking it.
no, he's almost dead because of the missiles, or interceptors.
Take it. That's it.
Jeez, those sentry guns and interceptors are doing all the damage. Holy cow! Look at that. I barely have to do anything. Just summon all these defensive units to help. I mean, I am playing normal mode, but still. Let's see if I can. Can I leap over there? No. Can I tackle? There we go.
Chew on this.
Or he gets destroyed by the interceptors and the sentry guns.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Dang. That's a pretty good combo, sentry guns and interceptors. Although they are low, they are high grade like skills. Like you get those at a high tier meta system. So if you didn't buy those, you know, you'd have to figure something else out. But
Ending technical analysis.
and they cost a lot of MP, but because of how if you quickly defeat your enemies, that's not a big
Looks like
deal.
They changed targets. Now they're going for another terminal a ways off.
You guys go on ahead. I'm giving my Sentinel a break for repairs. I'll go find a motorcycle nearby and catch up.
Stealing bikes again? Thought you said you were gonna stop that shit.
Hey, don't say it like that. I'm just borrowing it. Cut me some slack, man. It's an emergency.
Could you give me a ride?
You're dismounting too, Shinonome-senpai? Sure, let's go.
You're gonna let her ride behind you?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Don't tell me you're...
No, dumbass, I am not jealous. I got places to be.
Like beating the Deimos? Like, what are y'all getting off on bikes and driving around for? Just, whatever. What do I know? There's probably some story implications for it or something like that, but man, Ogata hardly did anything. Yeah, it was definitely the sentry guns that did all the damage. I mean, yeah, I did some of the meta system, but I probably didn't even need to do that, really. Dang. That's all you got? Won't lose again. Playboy. So, I need it. Yeah, just based on my characters are so kind of... And of course, the missilers, like, Kisaragi have gained a lot of levels because of them being MVPs all the time, so... Maybe I should switch to intense mode. I kind of didn't want to mess with it at the time, but now I'm almost thinking maybe I should, just for a bit more challenge. Of course, I do it after I unlock all the abilities, of course. Got a couple of mystery points. Nope, we're good. All right, now that we've done that, what's our percentage at? Oh wow, we should. Nah, I don't want to have a whole episode of just battle. So let's go. I was gonna do someone else, but let's go to Sekigahara just so we can get him above the 50% mark, and then switch to someone else. So last time he found out about the DD-426 system, and he ran into the robot Kisaragi in the future, and he said he was gonna help her because he had no choice, at least in a flashback anyway. So let's see where this goes from there.
Understood.
Suji Ward, Shiruyashiocho, Tsuji
Looks like
Station.
I've lost them for now. I have to consider my next moves carefully.
Oh, that's right. This is when the guy
Just
walking.
an ordinary cop.
Wait, or at least this is where he was walking before, earlier. So, all right, let's see if there's any new dialogue from.
It's him again. He did say he'd call again.
Oh, it didn't even let me skip it, so it means we.
Now that I think about it, this is the same gun that android was using. The one from the future.
Huh.
Hey, you! What were you just holding? Show me right now.
I actually didn't know that would actually start the next bit of conversation. Huh.
Now do what I say and empty your pockets. This some kind of toy gun? I'm taking you in for further questioning. Yeah.
Damn it.
Freeze!
That's some kind of cop you are. Jeez, you just let him snatch it out of your hand and run away. Scene of the crime.
Looks like I managed to lose that cop.
Looks like I managed to lose the kip. Oh, this is one of those choice sections right there. So you could either get a cryptic note or pull out your phaser in front of a cop. Like I said, I didn't even look at that beforehand, so I didn't even know that was going to get a result.
Gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it.
Funny the things that'll happen if you're just kind of messing around. Oops.
There's an
I was wondering why it wouldn't let me skip it.
The medical records of 3 Sakura High School students. Shu Amiguchi, Juro Izumi, and Ryoko Shinonome. They've all been administered a pill called NM.
You got that, folks? Oh yeah, and the last time you already helped him get to the nurse's office, and that's where he found like the oral stuff, and then remembered about me and Tomi in the previous.
Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM, C0204. It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program. Except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories, or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss.
What am I trying to think of? When I think of Husk, I keep thinking of Mass Effect for some reason. Anyway, scene of the crime.
All that running, and I end up back here.
So, did they clean up the body already, or did he actually kill Morimura, or did she just get knocked down and he thought he killed her or something? But he said he thought he saw the body was dead or something, but
Morimura's death hasn't been made public yet. Those black suits must have disposed of the body. Okay. Let's say I did kill her. At that point, they were already coming after me. Did I lure Morimura out here? It just doesn't add up.
I assume what happened is Morimura is dead, but then she jumped into one of her clones or something like that, or the ones who had her memory transferred into, which is why Chihiro, the young girl version of her, appears in the story, not the older Morimura. So I'm just calling Morimura the older one and the younger one Chihiro, just to separate the two. But I bet that's what happened. As soon as she died, she jumped into the next body.
I managed to find some good clues here before, but I'm still not sure what some of them mean.
I assume it's probably going to be during Sekigahara's quest that we find that out, that she jumped into a different body.
This key I had on me, it has some kind of emblem on it. Was I driving a car? Oh, the emblem appears to be a button.
Hold on, let me check the other thing just to see if that gives me anything.
This is the note Morimura had in her possession. I don't understand these rows of numbers. Are they even related?
Are they even related? Okay, just seeing if there was another option there. So. Oh wait, there was anything else in here? Was there? I don't think there was. I assume just for story and information purposes. Okay, nope. Let's press the button. Press the shiny candy-like button.
Well, I pressed it. No nearby car made a sound though. Maybe it's somewhere further away.
Well, you were thinking it was going to be during a crime scene place? Oh, maybe I have to push in. Nope. Well, there's no option for that anymore, so maybe I have to leave. Whoa! Hey, it's a bike! Cool! Kind of reminds me of kind of reminds me of the bike from Akira. Damn, dude.
How in the world did this motorcycle get here? Did it come when I pressed the button on the key?
Voice authentication verified. A key is required to unlock this vehicle.
It's voice activated too? Is this a self-driving motorcycle?
Looks like it.
Hey.
A key is required to unlock this vehicle.
This key must be from the future then, because that's clearly not a motorcycle from 1985.
Vehicle unlocked. You may issue commands using your voice. Please set your next destination.
Where do we want to go? France? Spain?
Hey, who do you belong to?
Registered drivers of the Shikishima SXR-NR. A. Sekigahara and Chihiro Morimura.
Me and Morimura?
That kind of makes sense that she would own that motorcycle just because of the suit she wears.
It looks like I've used this motorcycle before. Then it must know where I've taken it. I'm guessing you have a travel log, right? Can you pull it up?
Displaying travelogue.
Looks like I've taken this thing all around the city. But there are only 2 places I've visited multiple times. Aside from Sakura High, it's just this one other spot.
Set this location as your destination?
Yes.
Alright, time to ride.
Let's hit the road.
Suwaboki bypass motorway.
Hey, did I leave anything with you?
Invalid request. Please specify.
I want to know if I left behind any messages.
2 logs found from A. Sekigahara.
Seriously?
Begin playback?
Yeah, show me.
So, did you find it? Your intuition was right. I'm leaving this message as a precaution, just in case I lose my memory sooner than I expect. You've still got work to do if you want to escape this world. You must acquire the data logs from 2188. One more thing, and this takes priority over all else. You can't let Chihiro Morimura execute Operation Aegis. She holds a position as a nurse at Sakura High School, but it's all under false
stop her at all costs. My headaches are getting worse. I'm running out of time. In any case, some interesting developments have come up. I've confirmed that Iori Fuyusaka was able to use the gate. I checked the log she left behind. The ID she used was Morimura's biometric ID. Iori Fuyusaka is Chihiro Morimura. Knowing this, do I still try to stop Operation Aegis? That's the real question. Well, the answer's obvious, isn't it?
Playback complete.
Fuyusaka is Morimura? How is that possible? And what did I decide to do?
Hogamoro Cho Abandoned Factory Alley.
Destination reached. Ending navigation.
So this is the place. Now what am I gonna find here?
I almost wonder if the game purposely, like some mysteries that get solved, they do it the same way in every path, just in case if you did this path first, the game straight up tells you it, and you're like, oh wow, but then you find another path, and it's almost weird they say it again. I'm like, well, I know that already, so I know the character doesn't know that, but you know, sometimes they emphasize it for the purposes of the reader or the player, so it's like, why already? I know that already. Can you tell me something new? Yeah. Anyway, okay, nothing around here, so. And that's where Okino or whatever was doing their thing, so let's see what's inside.
Locked. This factory has to be what I'm here for.
Maybe. I wonder if you work for or against Okino, if that's why you're here. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him in any storyline. Like, seriously, like, almost none of the storylines even have him appear.
Well, look who we have here. Sekigahara. Here to cause some more trouble?
Oh yeah, he was the one who teleported into the future. Well, he didn't do it on purpose, he just jumped in when he did it. But I bet that was his previous version of himself. He probably doesn't even remember this version of him, does it?
Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Let me guess. You finally lost your memories, right?
How did you know?
Just by the way you're acting. Kind of a dead giveaway. I'm surprised you even made it back here.
Do you know what I was trying to do here?
That's odd.
Okino.
You're in my way.
Damn, this poor guy who was like a military kid in the 1940s just gets Okino just basically just shoves him aside like a brat, you know. Well, that's super genius for you.
And you are?
It didn't work. I suppose 32% wasn't enough.
Yep, Okino, super genius. Although they keep saying that, they've never really had a good part in the game to like really show off Okino's genius. But anyway.
You recognize me, don't you?
No, I don't.
That can't be. Focus.
Hey, Okino.
Take a good look at my face. I know you can remember.
I assume we have to remember, so, but... Okay, well, we have to do it anyway. I was just curious if there was any dialogue for, not remembering, but nope, we have to do it, so. Remember me! Remember me! Flashback. Ayami Pass, Factory, Sentinel Hangar, 1944.
Wait! This can't be. Pills the android gave me in the underground facility in 2104. They slow the effects of DD-426.
Okay. And this was probably before he teleported the other guy, Back to the Future when he's chasing after Okino.
A third-generation model. Sentinel number 19. So this is where it was transmitted. Is this a hangar for Sentinels?
Which, this is Mira's Sentinel, if I recall right.
Awfully persistent, aren't you? Fine. You got me.
I got you. Dead to rights.
I know it's you, Okino.
Even in this outfit, you managed to catch me.
Have you been in hiding ever since the incident? Just laying low in Sector 5?
I mean, technically, Okino or whatever, all you did was put on a wig and some women's clothes. I mean, your face is exactly the same. But you'd be surprised how often people don't recognize someone by a bit of makeup or some glasses or whatever.
Tell me, Sekigahara-kun, why were you searching for me?
I don't know. I guess oh yeah, DD-426.
It's basically the nanomachine.
Yeah, we were told by the robot Kisaragi that you created or know about this or something.
I need to stop the effects of DD-426. You're an expert on the subject, aren't you?
I am indeed. It's a code that was distributed on the battlefield. Do you know who's responsible for spreading it?
No.
Right. This is exactly why I went into hiding. Because I can't trust anyone. And that includes you, Sekigahara.
Because some people think you did it. You were the one who processed the program into everyone's Sentinels.
You were on the battlefield too. Yet you're not showing any symptoms.
I could say the same about you.
I'm taking pills to help reduce the symptoms.
Pills?
Yeah, pills. Pill popping.
What are you taking?
Shouldn't show Okino, but whatever, we're gonna do it anyway.
Pill. These.
I see. These serve as additional code for priority processing.
These aren't going to save me.
Of course they won't. All you're doing is buying yourself some time.
What about you? You're completely healthy. There must be some way to stop it, right?
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Well, yet they fix it somehow, because in the destruction scenes, no one suffers from it, so...
It was about a year ago. I discovered a code created by 426. The aptly named DD-426. I tested it on myself in an attempt to detach the D code, which resulted in the loss of my memories. That's why I was unaffected on the battlefield.
So he had already been affected at one point.
That can't be true. You don't seem like you've lost your memories at all.
That's because I transferred my memories to my nanomachines, and I was able to create a simulated personality. It carries all the qualities that make up my identity.
Well, I guess that's genius for you, I guess. So there you go, the game telling you how they have.
Let me get this straight. You're a program that's simulating Okino?
Initially, yes. But now that I've been affixed to the brain, I've become the true Tsukasa Okino. I possess the original Okino's personality and memories. You can't even tell the difference.
But you're still not the same. The Okino from before was different.
Human beings are constantly evolving. Whether we retain our memories or not, we're never the same as our past selves.
So is this like a clone situation like with Morimura? And just transfer that through the nanomachines like that, or...?
My goodness. Your pursuit of me caused quite the panic. Professor Doji wants to have me restrained. And now that you've caught me, maybe it's time I gave up. Oh, perfect timing.
Huh?
Hijiyama-kun, over here! Help!
Huh?
Well, time for some kung fu fighting. Or is it just a case of, it's the same body as Okino, just the nanomachines and everything?
What's going on?
That man!
Hey, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Please, make him go away.
Hold it, Okino!
Not so fast, you bastard! You're coming with me! This is highly classified material, and you've seen too much.
Damn you, Okino!
Okino.
Well, I mean, maybe not a villain, but certainly gives off vibes of that every once in a while, so... Anyway.
Remember now?
Tsukasa Okino. We met in Sector 5.
Good.
And you're an AI construct.
Huh? Is that all? You've neglected to remember some rather important details. Let's try this again.
Okino, do you really have to stand so close to him?
Don't pay him any mind. He's just jealous.
Yeah, right.
Now concentrate, Sekigahara. Try to remember why you kept coming back here.
Flashback. Higuruma Cho abandoned Factory 2F. No. So that Okino is an AI construct. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a clone or a robot or AI or whatever, so... Oh wait, no, it didn't say it was a robot. It just says the construct, which is the nanomachines forming the personality, so that could still be the same, so... Anyway.
How are you feeling?
My head feels like it's about to split in half.
What about the pills?
They aren't working.
But you've taken so many of them already. They still aren't helping?
The code, I guess the code is... Or the DD6 program is just too fast now or something like that.
We're ready to go.
So that might be why.
Oh.
Oh?
There was one thing I wanted to ask you. You seemed very reluctant to go through with this at first. But now you've come to rely on this plan. So what changed your mind?
Nothing changed. I still think this is terrible. But there are some things I don't want to forget. Like that vile face of yours.
I'll be sure to preserve that memory for you.
Apparently a lot of people don't like Okino for one reason or another.
Walk me through the steps once more.
Sure. First, I'll input a memory extraction code into you. Your memories can be saved at any time. Your consciousness itself, though, can't be saved. Then a simulated personality will...
All I need is for you to save my memories. I don't want some AI taking over me.
A simulated personality will think the same way you do. It'll be able to work together with your own brain. In other words, it will act as a support to your brain. The relationship is symbiotic. It'll teach your brain new ways to think and solve problems. But you will still be in charge of decision-making.
I hate myself. I really don't need a simulated personality.
All right. In that case, I'll simply extract your memories.
Well, there you go. I didn't know Sekigahara hated himself so much.
After your memories are extracted, they'll be stored in your nanomachines. I'll configure it so when the decode region is detached, your memories will be backed up. We'll require an intracerebral map to save your memories, though it'll all be pointless if you end up as a husk. Your brain did have more damage than anticipated. My equipment can only do so much. I'll only be able to map roughly 30% of the region per scan. So you'll have to make multiple trips. Let's get started, shall we? Please, take a seat.
Was Chris Hansen around the corner or something like that? Here, take a seat. Take a seat. Come on.
I'm going to create your intracerebral map. We'll start with some word exercises. Try listing any words starting with A that come to mind. As you say each word, imagine the object in your head.
A. Apple. Asphalt. Anchor.
I was actually going to say Apple II for the first option. I don't know why that popped up to my head as well, but Tomi Kisaragi unlocked. So now we can... Wait, I thought her stuff was already unlocked. Why is it... Yeah, I don't know why it said... Maybe that was to unlock like a second version of her mission or something like that. It required you hitting a certain point with him, so... Alright then, we've made decent progress. Did the battle. Sekigahara is recalling bits of his memory that he lost. And at some point we can go back and do the rest of that. So I probably should do that now, just to... Or at least finish off the stuff I can, because I don't have the not to know option, but I did have the cryptic note from before. Yeah, let's... Oh, actually, will it let me go back to that scene, or... Because otherwise I might call it an episode before that. Okay, so we're just recalling that particular scene. So now we have the cryptic note.
The note says 443-685-3214. What could it mean? A password of some sort? The note says...
Okay, so I wonder how I get that to activate. Because I don't think the cop character's got to pop up again. Oh, it's a phone number. Huh.
An old-fashioned phone.
Well, there you go.
Could it be a phone number?
The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please try again later.
That was a nice try.
I should stay near the station, where it's crowded.
Oh, sorry. He said I need to sort out my thoughts. So, okay. So, let's see if anything else is new here. Oops. You can consider the medical records.
DD426. Likely the root of my memory loss. But who would create such a thing? And why?
Come in. Are you there?
Oh yeah, that weird dude again. I assume I've already done the cryptic note, so I assume we have to answer that.
A girl with red glasses and braids. She created NMC0204. The same pills I take. I saw her at the school. But what business would an android have there? Besides, there was something different about her then.
Yeah, I wonder if she had been infected by 426 or was 426 by that point. Oh yeah, we don't need to do anything with that. I think I need to...
I know you can hear me, Sekigahara.
You need to calm down, dude.
Don't be a fool.
Fine, we'll answer you, jerk.
What do you want?
It seems you found your way onto school grounds. Unless you want to get caught, you shouldn't wander about. What business did you have there?
I wanted to learn more about the person I killed.
Forgive me. I should have been transparent from the start. Did you see anyone else there? Did anyone see you?
No.
I trust you. Partners don't lie to each other, after all.
Partners? Us?
You really don't remember. You and I are working together to save everyone.
Everyone? Even the one I murdered?
That was a necessary action to prevent Operation Aegis. No one else has figured out the truth yet. Those who came from other sectors have been deceived. And Morimura was the one behind it. There's no coming back after total annihilation. And that was reason enough. It's why you agreed to take the job.
What job?
You were tasked with retrieving information. It was to be extracted from a certain data unit. But circumstances have changed. That unit may jeopardize our escape. You must destroy it. It's
It's likely hidden somewhere at Sakura High School. And it may be accompanied by another student. Seek out Natsuno Minami in Class 1C.
Is that an order?
Not at all. I'm merely presenting options. The situation must be dealt with one way or another. If we don't, there's no turning back.
I assume that guy's supposed to be Ida. It kind of sounds like him. Oh, now that we have the Natsuno Minima, we can do that one now, but we still haven't figured out what the cryptic note, what that gets us.
What could it mean? Natsuno Minami. All I was told about her was her name and class number. She may be in the possession of that data unit. If not, she'll know where it is.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can figure out that cryptic. I mean, we've unlocked it, so maybe it's a medical record number or something like that.
Ryoko Shinonome. Let's see. Attempting to delay nanomachine separation in the brain. Applying memory link enhancement. C0204 and C22. So there are two types of pills then. C0204 is the same one I have. It's been over a week since she last received a dose. I wonder how she's doing. Without the pills, her memory must also be suffering.
I guess she's dead. No, I don't know.
Shu Amiguchi. He was administered NMA8076. Looks like a different kind of nanomachine medication. Seems it was only administered once. All it says is 20% transplant rate.
What to do with that?
Juro Izumi. He's receiving two types of treatment. NMA8075 and B01. He received 4 doses of A8075, then switched to B01 from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note here. B01 was synthesized by Tamao Kurabe.
Tamao Kurabe.
He's aware of my circumstances in this world, and he knows about my memory loss too. Should I have gotten more information out of him? A gun from the underground.
So what am I supposed to do with that cryptic note? I assume I can actually get somewhere, but I guess I could just skip to the Natsuno story because it's not letting me do anything else. So I don't know. Maybe I am supposed to do the Natsuno thing first before I can do anything with the cryptic note. Because yeah, it's not letting me leave or anything like that. So and nothing else is popping up, at least not that I'm seeing. So. All right. I guess I'll just do the Natsuno stuff then on the path. So maybe something will occur there that'll allow the cryptic note part to make sense. So, all right, let's go find her.
I don't trust him, but for now I have to cooperate. It's my only shot at recovering my memories. Tomorrow, once classes are over, I'll pay a visit to the school.
Ah, memories. Time to find the sporty gal. Into class, Sakura High School, front gate. Yeah, you're finding multiple ladies. Iori likes you, and then you've got Natsuno, and then...
Hey, Iori. Oh, hey, Natchan. What are you up to? I'm just waiting for someone. Miwako and the others? No. Someone else? Ah, okay. Well, I'll see you later. Okay, see you.
You can tell this is after she was attacked by the robot because she's got that bandage on her cheek now.
The medical record. Natsuno Minami. She was the one who had that data unit.
Oh yeah, BJ, which is still with her. It's in her bag. But yeah, she had already been shot by the 426. So, do we just go after her, or do we talk to Iori? Because she just ran off. Oh, nope, apparently didn't go after her, so, alright.
Hey, Akun.
Were you waiting for me?
I was hoping you'd show up.
Well, I need a favor from you. Can you tell me about that cute girl that was just here.
Is everything okay?
Don't want to tell her what he really needs.
I believe I owe you an apology.
I see. Guess I'm not your...
I lost my memories.
Huh?
Yesterday, I only pretended to know who you were.
What?
But there's a reason I wasn't honest. I still don't know who my enemies are. I can trust you, right?
Seriously? Of course you can.
Then I'm going to need your help.
I'm happy to help, but I'm not happy you lied to me. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't know what...
So, you lost your memories? How did you find me?
Easy. Your student ID helped me track you down.
Oh, right.
You get embarrassed way too easily, Yuri.
No memories, huh? Does that mean he doesn't remember my confession?
Lucky for you, I guess?
Is there anything you do remember?
No, unfortunately.
Well, at least you're not embarrassed about the fact when you confessed you probably didn't replicate your feelings. I don't know.
I never said anything to you about them, did I? About my memories, I mean.
Nope. You tend to pop up out of nowhere when I do see you. And when you do, you never really stick around long. Although, the last time I saw you, you had this look in your eyes. Like you really had something to say. Maybe you were planning on telling me then.
Maybe.
Have you ever seen this note before?
I don't think so. Yuri-chan! Oh, hey, Miwa-chan. What? Chill out, Miwa-chan. So, are things going well with you two? Oh, well, I'm not sure. So, did you get to first? Huh? No, you didn't go to second, did you? Already, Yuri-chan? You move fast. Are you done? Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I? Classic Miwa-chan. Well, anyway, just keep at it. Thanks. What are you holding, by the way? Oh, this? I'm trying to figure out what these numbers mean. Let's see here. Oh, I think I know what these are for.
I like how he's just standing there, just they're talking about like hitting on him or something like that, and he's just standing there, like, I don't know what they're talking about, you know. I don't know, it's just something funny about that.
You know what these numbers mean?
Yes, I think so.
Please tell me.
They're for the telephone message service, I think. It just started last month. Oh, where you can leave messages over the phone? My mom uses it. Whenever she works late, she leaves me a message. Why don't I get out of your hair? You got this, Yuri-chan. Wait, Miwa-chan.
A message service, huh?
Oh, I hope Miwako gets something for herself at some point. I'm rooting for you, girl. But anyway. But for now, we got other things to deal with. So anyway.
Do you know a first year by the name of Natsuno Minami?
Na-chan? Yeah, she was just here. She's the one I was talking to before you showed up.
That girl in gym clothes. She's probably gone by now.
Do you know Na-chan?
No, not at all.
But she does have a BJ unit. He's remembering all these random.
Later, Fuyusaka-san.
Oh, Kurabe-kun. See you later.
That's Juro Izumi.
Yakushiji.
He's the one receiving nanomachine treatment. And she's the one who aimed a gun at my head. She's definitely up to something.
Curiouser and curiouser. Wait, are we done talking to her or something? Guess we're just gonna walk off now? Oh, yeah, we're not even gonna say goodbye, we're just gonna walk off. It's just like, well, I got things to do.
Hey, Akun. Where are you going?
There's something I need to do. Could she be connected to the ones chasing after me? Guess there's only one way to find out.
Don't worry, Yori. You've got your own story to mess with, so... Kurabe House.
It says Kurabe on the nameplate. Do they both live here together?
Ooh la la. He just sits down and just eats one of the eggs.
The table's set for 3.
Miura-kun? Dinner's already...
So we meet again.
Haha, caught you off guard this time, lady.
It's easy when you're the one holding the gun, isn't it? But not so much when you're staring down the barrel. Now tell me, you said that I asked you to shoot me. What did you mean by that?
That's just what I was told.
Well, elaborate.
Who ordered you to shoot me? Tell me everything you know.
Stop! No, wait!
You shouldn't startle me like that. Unless you want to die, that is.
Juro.
Yeah, don't startle people when they have a gun and their finger is on the trigger. You know what they in a lot of safety courses for gun use is never put your finger, point a gun at a person, or put your finger on a trigger unless you're ready to kill.
Just who do you think you are? You can't barge into someone's house without permission. I remember you. You're the one who shot that robot at Tokisaka Shrine.
That must be further in Juro's storyline that we haven't gotten to yet in a long time.
This is between me and her. Stay out of this, Juro Izumi.
Izumi? You've got it all wrong. I'm Juro Kurabe.
Whoever you are, get out of my way.
Juro!
He's not dead. I only stunned him.
Don't you only have so many shots in that thing, though? Shouldn't you have not wasted it? And whatever. At least it's not like Star Ocean 2 where you shoot it once and it was out of juice and you're like, dang it.
I still want an explanation.
Why don't you just ask for yourself? The brains behind the whole thing is sitting on the TV.
The TV?
Well, I guess we're doing this whole thing now.
A cat?
A cat.
No way. You are not a talking cat. There must be some trick to it.
The only trick here is my unrivaled genius. Cats aren't stupid, unlike humans. Especially you. You tried to ditch your Sentinel. You thought you could escape the game?
This is weird. We're basically getting Megumi's story a bit ahead of time, past her story. I mean, obviously we have a situation similar to this, but we probably skip certain parts. But yeah, we're just gonna get the end of her plan a little bit quicker than actually playing her path.
Game? Are you talking about the fight against the Kaiju?
Sure am. All you could ever think about was running away. But it looks like you came around eventually. I'm guessing you learned some new information.
New information?
Yeah, you know. The unshakable truth. That's why you came crawling back. And begged me to put you back in the game.
I did?
Interesting.
The gun she aimed at you is a nanomachine injector. Anyway, as promised, I'll let you back onto the battlefield.
When you say all I could think of was running away, do you mean I was trying to escape from this world?
Who knows?
Then what did you mean by new information?
Man, you really don't remember a thing, do you? You can always ask, you know. Maybe the guy behind you knows something.
Bastard! Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Miura-kun.
Sekigahara?
Miura? Did you say Miura?
Flashback, Shikishima Industries, Sentinel Hangar, 2064. Man, I didn't realize doing this path would make this... well, apologies for the length, but had to be done.
Oh, hello again.
Tamao-san. Tamao Kurabe, her 2064 version.
Updating the data for Sentinel number 17 as well?
For all third-generation Sentinels, actually.
Tamao-san.
Just know, I don't intend to report what you told me. However, I suggest you stop poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
Afraid I can't do that. Now, I need a favor from you. If anything happens to me, I want you to keep my line open.
Fine.
I can't let you do that, Star Fox. Are we following her now? No? Okay. Cool. Oh, it's the AI.
Hey, Miura. I saw Tamao Kurabe at the Sentinel number 18 lift, too. Who is she? Is she also from the future?
She's Sentinel number 18's pilot.
But I thought only AI could operate Sentinel number 18.
I noticed you didn't refer to me by number. You used my real name.
Well, you did say you were a human once.
So you believe me?
Well, now I almost don't with that weird expression.
Listen, Sekigahara, I have some matters to discuss with you.
You got awfully serious. What is it?
Let's talk face to face. Raise the lift so no one else can disturb us.
Oh, okay. This is getting creepy. Never mind, let's just leave. I don't know why the game lets you do that. It's not like anything happens. Well, sometimes something happens, but not all the time. Not regularly, anyway.
That's good.
Oh, okay then.
I've got the perfect view of your face from up here. Quite imposing. Anyway, what is it?
Remember the conversation about the mainframe?
That's the computer in the underground UFO, right?
Right. It turns out it was created in the year 2188.
That's even further in the future than Ida and the others.
I'm positive that's the era they come from. I spent a lot of time analyzing the mainframe's data. That's when I found a massive report on this so-called 2188. I've only managed to decode a portion of it so far. Once I'm done, we'll find out what set this all into motion. Who knows? We might even find a way to save the world.
Really?
Oh, just easy as that, huh?
Now, on to the real issue. The data on the mainframe has been quarantined. Someone made it inaccessible. I'm positive Chihiro Morimura was the one who did it.
Morimura?
If I had to guess, there are some things she didn't want us to find out.
I thought she came here to help save this world.
It definitely seemed that way. But as it turns out, she has ulterior motives.
That is definitely one of the questions we're not 100% sure. Like, what is her motivation and all this? So, at least the game has just enough answers. Even if you did like Goda's story early on, that there's still little things that we don't know about yet.
There has to be a way for you to access it.
I've tried everything. It's impossible.
So there's nothing we can do?
I'm going to let you in on something. Something even Tamao-san doesn't know about. There's one more data log. The one I copied to my brain.
So you created a backup, and it's stored in the memory of Sentinel number 17?
That's right. But if Morimura finds it, I know she'll erase it.
You think? She probably isn't the only one who wants it erased.
That's why I'm asking for your help. If this Sentinel suffers extensive damage, please recover the memory block at all costs. When that time comes, I'll be counting on you.
I won't let you down.
Which ends up being BJ, because we've already seen that scene on Natsuno's path where you heard him call, someone called him Mira, and he's like, yes, and that's the memory from this future, which has now been reset, so we don't even know if he lost his memory when 426 erased him. So yeah, it's all little pieces ticking in together here.
By the way, what brought you here in the first place?
Oh, well, I came to update your system. It won't take long.
It's Windows 10. It's awesome.
Sekigahara.
Yeah?
We're friends, right?
Miura. Of course we are.
Aww. To be continued. Oh, nice. Love and friendship. Love and peace. Oh, now we have to have... So, even though we figured out the cryptic note, we still need to do Natsuno storyline for that. So, oh man. This one went a little bit longer, but I felt it was a good time to... good enough time to, like, finish the rest of his thing to get to a good stopping point on that. So, alright. Well, with that taken care of, it's on to go to the next character. Well, I was going to do Amaguchi, but I almost feel like I'm just going to go down the line, play as Miura after that little incident. So, in the next episode of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, we're going to play as Keiitaro Miura and see how his situation's handling with him being in 1985 at this point. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.